Alright guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be checking out a new YouTuber. I don't haven't usually typically watched it on my channel, but I know of him. I watched a couple of videos before. I'm very I don't want to say aware, but I can't really forget the word I'm trying to say, but I guess you can say that. But yeah, I know of him. Kekvin. He's seems like a very cool guy. I like his content in Honkai and stuff. So apparently he's saying he has burnout and he might quit Honkai Star Rail, and that is surprising because he's one of the bigger Honkai consistent Star Rail YouTubers in the space that I constantly see and know and watch. So this is a big news to me. I mean, I have definitely having a little burnout myself. I was definitely not playing nearly as much Rail since Firefly, but I'm definitely gonna start playing more for Archer and Saber for sure. So you're definitely probably seeing some new Honkai videos for me coming out soon. But cutting all the chit chat, we're gonna get right into the video now. But if you can, leave me a like, comment, and please subscribe. And all the love and support I can get, please. Thank you so much, and let's get right into it.
And welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about a little something. Today, boys, I'm feeling burnt out. Well, at least that seems to be what some of you guys think. Today we're gonna be talking about a little something.
I got debated. He trolled me. Got me, brother.
If you don't know, recently I put out a little bit of a community post and a video asking you guys if you want me to do destruction only.
No armor though, like at all on the Saber fit is kind of crazy. I mean, I think she has like a little shoulder plate right there, but like that's it though. Like, no armor. Like we acting like she don't need no armor. Like she's still a knight, guys.
The exact words were just destruction only. Then I posted some pictures of Saber from the new Fate collab. Because I love Fate, I love Saber, and I thought this might be a fun idea. And needless to say, the reception was a little different than what I had expected. There was a lot of people on this post concerned about me burning out. And today, I want to talk a little bit about that. Am I getting burnt out of Honkai Star Rail? Am I getting bored of the game? Am I sick of Casserole? Am I sick of playing all these damn characters?
Casserole.
Let's talk about it. So the top comment, which was on this post, which I just want to address quickly, was, I'll say it, no, you have so many only accounts that you could be making.
Oh, so you know you got because I could be making content on. For example, when was your last hunt only video? I don't want you to be burned out on so many accounts just like Genshin Impact. I can see where he's coming from. That's a valid criticism.
Making content for. For example, when was the last hunt only video? I don't want you to get burned out over so many accounts, just like you did with Genshin Impact. Just consider my advice. Thanks and have a good day. Very respectful comment, very kind comment. It honestly just comes out of a place of concern, which I appreciate, and I respond to this comment with, to be fair, there is just no content for those accounts. Post story and new characters, like you hit a hard wall at some point with a lot of these accounts where you can no longer make progress without excessive amounts.
To be honest, there's just no content for most accounts post story new characters. Like you hit a hard wall at some point with a lot of these accounts where you can no longer progress without excessive amount of grinding, and that's the reason you see most of these series take long pauses.
Of grinding. That's the reason you see most of these accounts take long pauses.
Definitely agree on that hard wall.
When I start these accounts, there's about 10 to 15 episode grace period of good content, new characters, fun times, and then we hit a wall of, well, albeit the Shao G wall. We hit the Shao G wall of a point where I'm just like, okay, 8 hours story.
Oh, that's funny as hell. The Shao G wall. He said, "Stop! You're breaking the law."
Stories, I'm just good. But the story wall isn't the only one we hit.
Yeah,
we do also come to a point where, like, I can only get so many character upgrades. Like, for example, this guy mentioned Hunt Only, which I don't... When was the last Hunt Only episode? I have to check the playlist. It was 4 months ago. And I believe the one before that was...
4 months ago, crazy.
Yeah. 7
when was the last time we got a good Hunt character?
4 and 7 months ago. Okay.
I think that was like March.
Now let's go and take a little look-see at that account. So currently on this account, all my characters level 80. Every single one's level 80. We have max light cones on pretty much everybody. Traces are pretty good. They're not completely maxed out, but they're like at a decent level. And relics, I have mostly gold relics, a couple blue, purple relics, which do need replacing, but pretty much everyone has gold relic. We're at a point where there's not much more I can do to improve the account. I think I'm caught up with the story besides Amphorius, which I just don't want to do because I know it's going to take 15 hours of my life away. And so because this account is at a point where I can no longer make any progress or just not like meaning is at a point where I can no longer make any progress or just not like meaningful amounts of progress upgrade wise besides like new relics, which are kind of minor, and obviously I'm not going to record myself grinding relics, and there's no new story content besides 8-hour Amphorius story, which I'm sure we could crush. It's just a long day, to be honest. So in realism, the only new content I can make on this account is doing the end game, which at some point I'll probably make an update. At some point I'll make an update, but I'm just kind of waiting for a new hunt character, which will probably be Archer. When Archer comes out, there will probably be an update on the series. Cool?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Another
Archer
misconception that I want to clear up here quickly, because I did see this comment a couple times, was Kekfin, as someone who has made over 7 Genshin accounts, do not do it. Within 1 year, I was sick of all the accounts, but forced myself to play them. Boys, I'm gonna be real. It's not me playing all these accounts. I have account managers. I've had account managers for the longest time. As much as I love for y'all to think I'm a workhorse, I'm really not. I'm really not. If I'm being honest, if anything, I definitely lean on the lazier side. I have editors, I have account managers. If I'm being real, I probably play Honkai Star Rail for at max 2 hours a day, at most.
Damn. So I don't know, like, I feel like it's saying a little too much. I mean, it's fine, but it's like, I feel like that's on like some Elon shit at that point where you just really pretty much having most of it done by other people. But you know, it is what it is. We'll see what people say about it.
And that includes recording times. And that's really not enough to make me feel like I'm burnt out. As much as I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, because you're playing 2 hours. And then you're paying, I'm assuming, these other people to, you know, do the brunt work.
Thinking I'm like super busy, a crazy workhorse. I'm just simply not that. I log on to Honkai Star Rail once a day, do my little dailies on my main account. I record maybe a video or two. I go to like maybe an MOC, a pure fiction. Maybe I'll do an endgame video. Maybe I'll build a character, do an account review. But typically, I record a video or two a day. I edit for maybe like 4 to 5 hours. Even though I have editors, I still do a lot of the editing myself. And then I also do thumbnail, titles, and all that sort of work. If anything, I'm getting burnt out from editing, to be honest. The actual game itself is not really burning me out. So as much as I appreciate all the concern for me shown in the comments here, I promise you guys, I'm fine. I'm really fine. And like being 100% real with you guys.
Knowing the context, it would definitely make sense that you're not burned out.
If I were to get burned out.
It's just like, yeah, like once you know everything, yeah, it's like, I would hope you're not, because with only 2 hours, like every couple days, you know, like that's nothing really. Whereas, you know, if you're really like free to play, you have to like put like an hour or so, depending on how much time you even have. So it definitely helps with time, I would say. I would say I would do it for like maybe my main accounts on the side when I'm not able to do it myself, because I don't really do a bunch of those multiple account things, but I can see why it's good for like video sake wise, but I just don't feel like doing it myself right now. Maybe in the future I might need to. Right now, I don't see myself doing it.
Doubt. I tell you guys, 100% I would, and y'all know I would, because longtime fans of my channel know that when I was burnt out of Genshin, I told you all straight up. I made a post. I said I'm good. I canceled every single Genshin challenge that I was doing.
Oh god.
I said I'm no longer doing it. I'm gonna pass on Genshin. Lost a lot of fans over it. Had to rebuild a bit, but we made it work. Now, being 100% real, I did play Genshin a little longer than I had intended to. I probably would have quit that game even earlier if it weren't for contractual reasons. But because of that, I had to play the game a little bit longer until I eventually broke the contract. And I said, I'm good. I don't want to play the game anymore. But I have absolutely zero contractual obligations to play Honkai Star Rail. So if I ever wanted to quit the game, the only way it would really hurt me would be monetarily, because obviously a lot of the money I make is off Honkai Star Rail and the ad revenue off of those videos, and that obviously supports my life, right? Which I feel like a lot of people tend to forget. Even if I were to get burnt out from a game like this, it's not even like I could really just straight up quit. I would have to find something else to pivot to, like a new game or something. And right now, there's just not a ton of options. So although I have no contractual obligations, I do somewhat have like a monetary incentive to keep playing this game, regardless of if I were to feel burnt out. But I'm hoping in the future I can find maybe another gacha game I can play on this channel as like a main game that I cover full time.
Right now,
but we're gonna have to see where that goes in the future. So yeah, like I would tell you guys straight up, if I'm getting burnt out, you don't have to worry about me playing past the point of getting burnt out. And I'm gonna be
good ads showing around. That's why I found out a lot of my out of place eyeball gacha that are just coming out. Tectone is my for real gacha newscaster, for real, my main one, for real.
To be honest, I don't see myself getting burnt
That's
out
my
for
bald
at
man,
least
for
till
real.
past like 4.0. The only thing I'm burnt out on is the story, which is 100% Sao G's fault, and I blame him for that, and I blame nobody else for that. That's the only thing I'm burnt out on. And I've told you guys straight up, I'm not doing the story anymore. And I haven't done the story on my main account since. I'm still not even past the My Day quest. The only reason I did the first one was to just get the Amphorius map, and that was about it. The only other time I play story is if it's on those certain accounts, which I only do to get to the boss battles, challenge myself, and because they're fun series. Boys, we legit have my favorite collab of any title I've ever seen in any gacha game.
I have to do some of the story just so I can get the remembrance, because I don't know how far you're going for that.
Love Fate, so I'm sticking around till at least 3.4. I'm probably sticking around longer. I don't see myself going anywhere. But anyways, I think that wraps up our little video for the day. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure to subscribe, like if you're new, and I'm gonna see you all in the next one. Peace.
Well, I very much enjoyed. You guys hope. Please make sure to like his video and as well subscribe to him. I thought it was very insightful after knowing the contents. It was a very entertaining video. Love to see more from him. Probably check out some more videos in the future from him down the line. But if you guys enjoyed that reaction video, please leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.